Hey everyone, welcome back to the Woke Watch, your go-to place for breaking down celebrity drama, pop culture controversies, and the stories the media loves to twist. Today, we're diving deep into the Billie Eilish situation, yes, the Grammys, her infamous comments about stolen land, and the unbelievable chain of events that followed. Now, if you've been online lately, you know this story has taken some wild turns. But here's the thing, most people are only seeing the headlines. Today, we'll unpack everything. The timeline, the reactions, the media spin, and why this story tells us so much about fame, social media, and modern culture. Let's rewind to the Grammy Awards. Billie Eilish takes the stage and makes a bold comment about the history of land in America. She calls attention to a fact many people overlook: the land was taken from indigenous communities. For some, this was a powerful, important statement. For others, it became an immediate flashpoint for criticism. Now, on its own, a statement like this could have faded into the background, but things escalated fast, much faster than anyone could anticipate. Enter the Australian prankster. This individual claimed he wanted to move into Billie's mansion. Obviously a joke, but the situation quickly turned serious. Her team got involved, authorities detained him at the airport, questioned him for over 30 hours, and eventually sent him back to Australia. At first glance, this seems like a standard celebrity protection move, but online, the narrative exploded. Some argued that her action was hypocritical. After all, she's criticized government enforcement in the past. Others defended her, saying that personal safety comes first, and calling authorities in such cases isn't hypocrisy, it's common sense. This is where it gets really interesting. Talk shows, news outlets, and social media influencers jumped in to weigh the story in different ways. Some media personalities framed Billie's actions as a form of hypocrisy. They pointed out that she's previously criticized government authorities like ICE and other enforcement agencies. Meanwhile, others argued that this was an entirely separate scenario, one involving personal safety, not policy support. The media also tried to tie this into political narratives. Some segments claimed this was a MAGA dream story, designed to paint Billie as inconsistent or a hypocrite. Others emphasized that her Grammy comment itself was a brave acknowledgement of historical truths. Let's analyze the hypocrisy claim for a moment. Can someone really be called a hypocrite for taking action in a personal safety situation that doesn't reflect their political beliefs? Billie has spoken against systemic injustices. She's criticized ICE in public, but when a prankster is actively trying to get close to her home, she acts to protect herself. One is a political statement, the other is a personal defense. Labeling this as hypocrisy oversimplifies the situation. It ignores context and nuances and instead feeds into outrage culture, where people are rewarded for finding contradictions even if they don't actually exist. This incident also highlights the pressures modern celebrities face. Every statement they make is scrutinized. Every action, no matter how rational, is dissected and debated online. One moment you're praised for speaking truth to power, the next you're called a hypocrite for protecting yourself. Social media magnifies every tiny detail. Outrage spreads faster than clarification, and public figures are often forced to navigate a minefield of public opinion. Billie Eilish, like many other celebrities, is experiencing this in real time, and it's a window into how fame intersects with political discourse today. It's also worth stepping back and thinking about the broader context. Billie's Grammy comment wasn't just a soundbite, it touches on the history of colonization and land theft in America. This is not just a political statement, it's a call for awareness and acknowledgement. Yet, when a prankster enters the story, suddenly the focus shifts. What should be a conversation about history and accountability becomes about personal drama and online feuds. This is how culture war narratives take over. Small incidents are blown up to serve broader agendas. So why do people react so strongly? A few reasons: celebrity visibility. When someone like Billie speaks, millions are listening. Every action is amplified. Online culture, social media, thrives on outrage. Stories are simplified to black and white narratives. Political polarization. Every celebrity statement is filtered through partisan lenses. Some people are waiting for an excuse to attack, others to defend, no matter what. When these three forces combine, even a prankster story can become a national talking point. And that's exactly what happened here. Here's my take. Billie Eilish acted as any reasonable person would. When someone crosses boundaries and threatens your personal space, involving authorities is not hypocrisy, it's precaution. And yes, it may seem ironic to some given her past activism, but irony doesn't equal hypocrisy. What's fascinating is how the media spins the story. Instead of focusing on the prankster's actions or the historical commentary Billie made, headlines focus on contradiction, feeding outrage culture. This is exactly the dynamic that keeps celebrity drama alive 24/7. This situation teaches us a few things. Context matters. Don't take sound bites at face value. Public figures are human. They make decisions based on complex realities. Online outrage is often disproportionate. What seems like hypocrisy may simply be a nuanced response. Media narratives are rarely neutral, understand the motives behind coverage. Billie's story is a cautionary tale for both celebrities and audiences alike. In the age of social media, perception often overshadows reality. So, what do you think? Was Billie Eilish justified in her actions, or do you see contradictions in her public persona? How much of this backlash is fair, and how much is driven by outrage culture and political narratives? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your perspectives. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. We break down stories like this all the time, with context, commentary, and analysis you won't find elsewhere. Remember, the story is always bigger than the headlines. Stay informed, stay thoughtful, and I'll see you in the next video here on The Woke Watch. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out our other videos on celebrity controversies and culture wars. We've got the full breakdowns on everything from Hollywood drama to viral online moments.